Finally, there's a drama that's actually worth talking about. Coming out of China in 2019. Hi, you're watching Avenue X, where junkie and good storytelling shares their thoughts, knowledge, and occasional weird ideas on stories and how they're told. On March the 1st, a drama aired in China, and it has only been there for 5-6 days. And already, the rating is climbing up really quickly. It is called 都挺好, All is Well. Can you guess who produced this drama? Daylight Production. Yeah. It is a very happy thing that you see good quality drama consistently being produced by one company, but it's also a very sad thing because there's not even a runner-up. I've heard about this drama when it was being made, but also this is a relatively low-key drama because I don't think the company actually, Daylight Production, actually put any sort of effort into broadcasting out like, we're making this drama, come and watch it. It tends to be very drowned out, the news of it, by like a flowing river and 知否 Story of Minglan, because those two dramas, I guess they anticipated bigger response, especially from the internet side. But this drama does go on satellite TV, 都挺好 All is Well, and it is really a good drama. First, let's talk about the cast, because this is also a very impressive cast. You have Yao Chen, like one of the most famous actresses in China. You have Gao Xin, who was in 情深深雨蒙蒙, who was in Nirvana Fire, who was in like so many 正午阳光 previous dramas. You have Guo Jingfei. I love him. He is one of those TF old boys, as they would jokingly call themselves in China. The type of actor who doesn't care to become a star, but they care about their work, and who has been there for a long time, who's been recognized because they're good actors, not because of anything else. Guo Jingfei is a good example. He was the evil magician in Nirvana Fire too. You also have many other familiar faces that has been in Daylight Production's previous dramas, such as the most recently finished 知否 应是绿肥红瘦 Story of Minglan. You have Gao Lu, who plays Lin Xiangniang. You also have Chen Jing, who played Xiao Gongye's mother. You have Ni Dahong. If you've watched Rise of Phoenix, you know him. He is also a very veteran actor. Later, Peng Yuchang will come in. If you've been following Chinese dramas or, like young actors, he's one of those most promising young stars these days. So, brilliant cast. Drama entirety is in 46 episodes, which is pretty long. I'm curious to see what shit is going to happen to all those characters, because judging from the first 9 episodes, there's no shortage of very, very dramatic, but realistic, but not pretty family dramas, let's just say. And then let's just get the technical aspects out of the way, because this is not the focus of this drama. When you look at this drama, everything is done pretty professionally well. The sound is well, everybody uses their own voices. Camera work is just standard good. I don't think they're trying to do anything sort of super edgy, out there, creative with the format of storytelling, because it is really the plot, the characters, the dramatic development, the story of this family that is the core of this drama. So technical aspects are not there to stand out as almost a selling point for the drama. I don't think that's their intention. So they're just done properly and well. And you kind of can get it out of the way and not think about it and just go into the story. The story is written by the same author who wrote Like a Flowing River, who wrote 欢乐颂 Ode to Joy. So she's a pretty solid writer. She has been working with this production company for so long. So almost like that's a kind of guarantee that the quality is not going to be bad. This drama is based on the book that written by this author. I haven't read the book. There's just too much stuff out there and I have no time to read. So I don't quite know what's gonna happen. Judging from the first 9 episodes, I would say this is a really solid contemporary drama about a contemporary family. I will briefly introduce it to you. Basically, it starts with the death of the mother of the family, which resulted in all the children have to come back home and go to the funeral. And then starting from there, the conflict within the family gradually is developed and kind of opened up to the audience. The story is set in Suzhou, which is very close to Shanghai in China, a very beautiful, beautiful city, very ancient, very beautiful, and also happen to be where my mother comes from. But nobody speaks Suzhou dialect in this drama, everybody speaks perfect Mandarin. So yeah, that's just the That's just one thing in current Chinese dramas that are, I'd say, not as ideal as what you would have, I guess, in Western UK's dramas or US dramas, where sometimes people actually tend to use their regional accent for real, whereas in this drama, everybody is perfect Mandarin, which doesn't happen in Suzhou, just to let you know. And the mother of the family was really, really dominant. The dad is the coward in the family, and he has been a coward for all his life, completely under the thumb of the mother. But when the mother dies, you see this character coming out almost revengefully, trying to take back his power because he's been suppressed by the wife for decades. And when the mother was alive, she is really not the ideal mother, let's just say. In the family, she has 2 sons and 1 daughter, and she is not like even trying to hide her preference for the male children. Early on in the first 2 episodes, you see during the female lead character, who is the 3rd child, the youngest, and the daughter of the family, you see a lot of conflict that she has to endure because she's the girl and the mother just like the 2 boys more. It's really frustrating to watch that. And the 2 sons, the older son played by Gao Xing is sort of the jewel of the family, the good student who got accepted by Stanford. And the poor, really working class family tried to do everything to help his tuition, which resulted in just really, really unfair treatment to the daughter of the family, and which also resulted in her breaking away from the family and building her own career. So at the beginning of the drama, she is already a very successful businesswoman. She kind of creates her own wealth. Yeah, it's a really sad situation for her, and it does create her particular character. Then the second son of the family, played by Guo Jingfei, is really the kind of person that you really don't want to have as your brother, okay? He's the one who the mother loves most because he's the sweet talker. Makes the mother very happy, so the mother just unconditionally gives him money, gives him things, but he really doesn't deserve it. And he's being very nasty, let's say, to his sister. And the 2 sons of the family each has a wife. Both are actually quite good women, like very well-rounded and with, reasonable logic and head. And the 3rd child, the daughter, played by Yao Chen, is single at the beginning of this drama. And they come back together to attend the mother's funeral and dealing with, how to, then the mother's gone. So what do you do with the old house? What do you do with your father? Who should take care of the father's 3 children? And all the family drama, conflicts start to happen. It's really filled with little, big, medium, different sizes of daily conflicts. That's really well written, well acted, genuine, realistic reactions of real people's life. So it has a very strong realism rooted in it. It's not trying to be overdramatic. It definitely is not romantic in any way. I love the fact that in this drama, every character that you come across is flawed, like the main characters. Everybody has aspects of their personality, character that you really wouldn't like and you really wouldn't want to deal with. But then they all each also have something that you like about them. So it creates this ensemble characters that are so real. Nobody is 100% good or 100% bad. They each have moments that make you want to grab their collar and just slap across their face and say, you. Yeah, I'm not gonna use any bad word here. But they also each has moments that will make you laugh and make you feel, oh, that is so funny and cute. And I remember I've known somebody in my real life who would do things like that. So this drama, in a way, is a very dramatized drama because it gives you a lot of archetypical characters that remind you of many people that you might have met in your real life. But on the other hand, it is not dramatized because it has that realism rooted in it. So in a way, it's almost like really classic drama writing or story writing. Is you create people that you almost feel you've known them in real life, but then they're kind of the amalgamation of many, many more people or many, many more things that kind of get condensed into these handful, these half a dozen important roles that reflect, your experience in life. But then because of that concentration process happening, it is tend to be a little bit more exciting than real life. I actually really love this type of writing. And there's no nonsense. There's no intentional dragginess. It doesn't oversell any romantic aspects of life. It is fun, but it's also upsetting. Like, in many things, you're gonna get really angry with how these characters act and how people deal with other people. But then when you stop and think about it, yeah, it could really happen in life. And you kind of have seen it happening. If you've lived long enough on this planet, I guess. This drama is currently on YouTube. I hope other really good platforms will start to pick it up and then do English subtitles. I think this is really worth watching drama. I would actually watch it as it comes out every day and just trying to see how the story develops. The only thing I'm slightly worried about is it's 46 episodes. It's still a little bit too long. Especially for contemporary drama. You're not talking about like historical dramas of crossing 2 generations and, you know, whatever wars and dynasties. It is just one family story, so 46 might be a little bit too much, but we'll see how it develops. Yesterday I was watching an episode and there's one line, it's like 天打雷劈的金童玉女. For some reason, I laughed for 3 minutes. I just never thought people could write something like that, and it's just ridiculously fun. 天打雷劈, the heaven hits you and thunder strikes you. So it literally means you've done something really bad and you deserve like really bad punishment. So we are a couple that is 天打雷劈, but then it's 金童玉女. It's also an idiom to describe golden boys, jade girl. So it means like perfect couple, you know, like ideal match. And each actually, because it's made of gold and made of jade, so it is actually a really good boy and a really good girl, and just come together as a perfect match. But it's so funny, right? It's like almost a paradox, a juxtaposition, however you want to call it. It's just contradictory. So we are a perfect couple that deserves to be stricken by lightning. For some reason, I just laughed for literally 3 minutes non-stop for that one line. Oh, and in the drama, Guo Jinfei, the character, the second son of the family, he drives a car, a vehicle. Pay attention to it. And I wonder if you notice where you might have also seen that similar vehicle. Not exactly identical, but I think they're actually of the same thing. It's just of a slight different variation. But yeah, when you see the drama, you'll know. You'll know. Let me know if you noticed where you've seen that car before. Before I go, couple things. First, my shop will soon launch, hopefully within this week. I'll let you guys know when it launches. If you've been following my Instagram, you probably know what are the stuffs that I'm gonna put out there. Also, I've opened a PO box because, you know, now I need to actually run a business. I need a PO box, and I have the address of it in the description below. So if you are interested in sending me stuff, hopefully not a bomb, yeah, you know where to send that to. Thank you for watching Avenue X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.